Hey, hey, KSP fans, I'm back. That's right. The move is done. Woo! New house, new family, new everything. It's been great. Minecon was awesome. Got to meet all the Minecrackers. I will go into more details about my trips and tribulations and all the good things about being up here in New York. I've already seen a bit of snow. Oh yeah, I missed the snow. So with that, we're going to build a whole new ship. I'm going to try and build something that is a bit more practical. I need to get to the moon, need to get some more science in, so I can get struts. Once I get struts, then the science division can go back to being a bit more insane. So your build montage is incoming. Alright, looking good. We got Bill in the capsule. Lunar Side-tacular with my fingers crossed. Maybe this will work. Who knows? First attempt. It at least is standing on its own. We have computer controls. Throttle's up to 100%. Maybe a little less because we got lots of power there. Hopefully 3, 2, 1. Don't die! Okay, that's looking pretty good. Little... oh, that's, okay. Yeah. No struts makes for some very, difficult, yes. Oh, dear. Oh, we're all gonna die. Sorry, Bill. Bill, my man. Okay, so it's back into the VAB, and I will see you for another launch attempt in a moment. Next. Okie dokie. So I don't know if that's gonna help at all, but we're gonna find out. Heading out to the launch pad with the Mooners Side-tacular number 2. Okay, well, it's still intact. We're going to put the computer controls on. Hope for the best. And throttles up to 3, 2, 1, fire! Are you going to hold together? Or are you going to do that again? Oh, boy. Let's turn that computer controls off. And it's not going to be happening the right way. No. Oh. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Well, can we save him? Parachute's out. We're saving him. Yep. 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 Should we take some science readings? Can we get some science? Crew report. Science value of 0.1. Yes. Well, we'll keep that. Fine. Let it come on down and maybe we'll get a few points out of it. I don't know. We shall see as we recover the vessel. Yay! And we need time warp back down to no time warp. Blah, 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 blah. And recover vessel. Thanks to you guys, I now have utilization of the recover vessel button. I don't know why I got that. Did not get that before. 24, I got nothing. Basically holding on to nothing. So it is back to the VAB. I will see you again next. Yes, yes, we shall see. I've moved them up a little bit. Maybe that'll give them a little more stability so they aren't waggling all over the place. I don't know about this design without struts. I may have to get even more basic to make this work, but I thought we'd give it one more college try. 3, 2, 1. Don't die. Don't fly apart. Don't be all wiggly waggly. Oh, hey, hey. Moving them up seems to have done the trick. Yay, Thor! My engineering skills are getting better. Or something. Something. So yeah, while this is going up, let's chit-chat a little bit. The move was huge. It took a very, very long time, a lot longer than I thought. Lots of decisions to be made at the house in Florida. Not like moving normally. Normally when you move, you just pick up everything and you go, right? Well, in Florida, I couldn't just pick up everything and go. I had to decide what I was going to take with me and what was going to go into an estate sale. So it was a million choices. It took forever. Oh my gosh, I thought my girlfriend was going to freak. She kept... You know, I kept delaying and delaying and delaying. It all took so much longer. Get the truck. The truck was great. Loaded up the Jeep, trailer. So I'm a big rig going down the road. How are we doing on height? We're doing fine on height. Staging's looking good. Bill is concerned, but not overly so. So we're doing good. The truck was awesome. It was a Penske rental. And I did look at the engine. It guzzled gas. You could actually watch the gas gauge going down. It was a 454. That is a 6-liter V8. So plenty of power. But oh my goodness, traveling 1,600 miles at 350 a gallon. Woo-hoo-hoo, yes. So let's see, we're at 12,000. We need to start doing our gravity turn here. And hope for the best. Yep, that seems fine. It is getting us a little bit of rotation, but that's okay. Getting ready to stage. 3, 2, 1, and staging. Alright, we are losing a lot of speed. These engines are teeny, teeny, tiny. But that's okay. We're going to start leaning her over. 25,000. Need to look at the map and see how we're doing with the map here. Let's have a look at the map. We are still gaining altitude. That's very good. But this is the second stage, so Alright, we'll let this go. We'll have a look. Back at the ship, please. Thank you. Alright, we are picking up speed again, so that's very good. I'm going to go over and lay it over a bit more. Good, we've got great control now. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome sauce. So yeah, the move went fine. Got up here, just been unpacking, 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 and then it was time for Minecon. I know, crazy me. I just trucked everything up here, 1,600 miles, and then we flew back to Florida. Crazy, right? Crazy. The best part about the Minecon was, of course, for me, the Minecraft meetup. I am not a huge Minecraft player. I enjoy the game. I think it's one of the, you know, top 5 games of all time, just because of all the awesomeness that has come out of it. It is win, 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 win. It's win for Notch, win for Mojang, win for the fans, win for YouTube, win for the LPers. It's just awesome. But yeah, the Minecraft meetup was the best deal. I get to hang out with Zisteau and kurtjmac. I got to hang out with Good, the creator of the entire Minecraft server and the genius behind Race for the Wool, behind Ultra Hardcore. Yeah, I got Dinnerbone's signature. He is the lead programmer for Minecraft. Very, very, very cool. We arrived late at the Minecraft meetup, but that worked out for the best. I'm going to go ahead and cut engines here. And let's have a look at how we're doing fuel-wise. We're doing good. Fuel-wise, these are nice and efficient. I am sorry it is so dark. My apologies. I should have waited for it to get light, but you know, it'll be alright. So let's go back to here. Let's keep an eye on this. Let's slide her on over. And pull these up so I know what's going on with my energy here. Energy is a big concern, as you all know. There we go. That will work for now. We are coming up. I'm going to go ahead and start burning again. Picking up speed, picking up speed. That's right. We get these little engines. We need to really fire them up. That is looking good. It is starting to slide out. You know how we do. We do how we do. Just like that. That is good stuff. So yeah, and here I am. I am originally from Pittsburgh, which is a football town with a bowling problem. The place where the Minecraft meetup is a gigantic bowling alley. I think it had like 40 lanes, and guess what I didn't do? Not one ball. Did not throw a single ball. Just busy meeting with them, talking with them. Everybody was so nice. Even my girlfriend had a good time. Of course, I wasn't sure how that was going to go. You know, they're not nerdy gamers. These are entertainers. I mean, these guys are super awesome, super nice. B00 for one was signing autographs, I understand, from the time the thing began until it literally ended. I mean, literally our buses were getting ready to leave, the shuttles. And, you know, we finally get to chat with B00, and I'm like, look, man, there's like 10 more people in line. I want them to get to be able to talk to you, so I'm going to cut it short. I'll talk to you tomorrow. The real big benefit for that, other than, you know, having that time with them, was the next day at Minecon, I didn't have to worry about getting signatures and being a fanboy and all that. We were just kind of hanging out on the side while everybody else was getting signatures and whatnot and so on and so forth. It was really cool. It was kind of like we were the in crowd, you know, those of us that had been to the meetup. Just really awesome. Here we are. We're getting ready to get our orbit. That is super awesome. This is working out great. I think we are in good shape to go to the moon. I shall take some science readings here pretty soon. All right. Very, very good. Throttling way back. Letting this come up. Good stuff. Swing on around. I'm ready to cut throttles. In 3, 2, 1-ish. Throttle cut. So what do we got? 99 by 90. That is perfectly good. We will do our Mooner born. We'll do our Mooner can't talk. We'll do our Mooner burn in a minute, and I will see you for that. And I'll continue the story, of course. Good to be back. Right-ho, yes. I don't know why I decided to talk in a British accent. Anyway, so where were we? I was talking about the Minecraft meetup. Great times. Got to ask Kurt some good questions that I've been wanting to ask him. I mean, he's I don't know if you've watched his stuff. He's super pro. He really takes time with his videos. And one of the questions I wanted to ask is, how do you know when you're done? If you guys have ever edited videos, it's kind of like polishing a mirror, which is very relevant because right up the road from where I am right now is Corning. Literally Corning, the glass company. The town is named Corning. And they create and polish some of the biggest telescope mirrors in the world. And they have guys that polish these mirrors, and they're never done. I am not kidding you. The other engineers have to come in at some point and say, that's good enough, you're done. It's crazy, but that's what they do. And so I kind of feel that way about the video, you know. I could just keep, you know, messing with it and tweaking it and do this and do that. So I was asking Kurt, you know, how, and he basically does the same thing I do, which is at some point you just have to say, that's good, I'm done, it's time to, you know, render it, upload it. It was really a great time. I got to talk to Zisteau, who is really a man after my own heart. If you're watching his video, oh, there's the moon. Alright, so we are going to do the standard moon burn here, which means as soon as that moon rises, we're going to flip around and do our burn. You can see we are a little short on fuel, I'm figuring. This is not going to go quite to plan, but we'll do our best. That's what Science Division is about. We shall do our best. Computer controls, and now we shall begin our burn in earnest. There it is. Let's get that straightened out just a little bit because I want it to be as efficient as possible. There we go. Okay, so yes, it is expanding out nicely. That is good, good, good. Let's, yeah, we're good on the throttles. I'm going to hold it right there. Get a little bit more over here and cycle that in. So yeah, excellent times, and like I said, the whole thing meant that at Minecon the next day, we didn't have to be, you know, I didn't have to be a fanboy. I got to hang out with some real nice folks, Lorgon111, and Page of Maces, Jimmy, and Nylon Tiger, who won. Oh, he won big. Boy, did he win big. He won one of the build contests. That's Nylon Tiger. And got a, you know, an Xbox 360 signed by all the Mojangstas, and he got an Alienware PC. I think it was called a 5.1. It's a very expensive PC. All right, we're cutting back, getting ready to get our Mooner intercept, hopefully. Throttling way back now. Make it go nice and slow. There we go. The only, ooh, good. That's plenty. Okay, all right, there we go. Let's have a look at the fuel situation. Not bad. That is not bad. I don't know if it's going to set up for a landing or not. We shall see, because obviously this is the only thing that has landing gear. This top piece is supposed to be the return ship. I'm not very good at return ships, as you guys know. But yeah, we'll we'll continue this conversation when we get out to the moon. We are now almost out to the moon. I wanted to do a quick science check here. Let's get a crew report. Science value of 5. We will keep that data. And let's go ahead and get Bill out for an EVA. Hey, Bill. Come on out, buddy. Let's get your lights on. Excellent. And we're going to let you go. And put on your pack. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Let's back you on out. There we go. And we'll get you an EVA report. I get 8 for that. That's cool. Let's keep that data. As you can see, I have been learning a bit about the science. Whoops. Okay, here we go. But I still don't know how to operate a jetpack. Oh, I know what is interesting. I went to see Gravity. Yeah, the girls wanted to go see a movie, and I could only think of one movie that I wanted to see, and it was, of course, Gravity, and they wanted to see it, so that was spectacular. I enjoyed it. It is called suspension of disbelief. That is the proper term for what I did, right? Because if you guys know what I know about space and the space station and how everything works, I'm going to get him on board, buddy. Let's get you back in. And we have saved our EVA report. Very excellent. Let's open up the goo. Have a look at that. I've got a couple of goos, so there we go. Let's keep that data as well. So we're looking good. Let's go back to the map so you can see where we are relative to the moon. We're getting right to it. So yeah, I enjoyed Gravity, and we will continue that conversation when we decide what we're going to do at the moon. Excellent. Here we are. Getting ready to decide what we're going to do. I probably have enough fuel to get it into orbit around the moon. I don't know about landing. So we will probably go for an orbit, maybe collect a little more science, and then see if we can do a return trip. Parachutes in place. Everything should be fine. Continuing on our conversation, let me speed this up just a little bit. We'll get out here to the PE. It should bring us there in due time. I can have a chat. Okay, so Gravity. It was great. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Suspension of disbelief. So enjoy the movie. Then afterwards you can kind of talk about, you know, the girls had some questions about, you know, what was real, what wasn't. And okay, so spoiler alert, if you have not seen the movie, skip through the next few minutes. Okay, when I get to the PE, I will stop talking. When I do the burn, I will stop talking about Gravity. Okay, so those of you who haven't seen it, okay, spoiler alert. So number one, right off the bat, the Russians do not shoot missiles at their own satellites. Not going to happen. They're not going to do it for exactly the reason that all of the calamity happened in that movie. You don't do it. We have had a couple of Russian satellites collide, and it created a giant mess. But the great thing about space is there's lots of space in space. So there you go. That's one thing. Another really big thing is that you know, they were in you know, in the shuttle. And then, oh, we'll zip over to the space station, and then we're gonna zip over to the Chinese space station, blah. Yeah, okay, that doesn't happen. All right, first of all, they were repairing the Hubble Space Telescope. It orbits at 300 miles. The space station orbits at about 225. All right, so there's a big difference. Let's slow this down another notch, get it right down to 1. We're getting right up on this PE. How long have I got? I got 3 minutes. Okay, so yeah, everything's very far apart. Unless the shuttle is going to the space station, they are incredibly far apart. And the chances that the Chinese space station and our ISS are anywhere near each other are pretty remote. Now, I don't know that for sure. Maybe they do orbit together, but I doubt it. So the intra-ship transfers, yeah, no. Okay, another big one is there is no playing around in space. Okay, Clooney flying around in the manned maneuvering unit that we don't use anymore, that's not going to happen, okay? For exactly the reason that they had an issue with, which is boom, calamity, and you needed the fuel on your manned maneuvering unit. Well, guess what you didn't have because you were playing around? A whole bunch of fuel. Okay, so that, you know, there is no playing around in space. They can joke around, they do have fun, but there is no playing in space. It's very, very serious business, all right? There's taxpayers' dollars. They take it very seriously. Alright, so with that, what's the next big thing? Yeah. All right. So what am I missing? There was one other real big one I wanted to mention as we come up on the periapsis. What was it? What was it? Playing around in space. Oh, I know. When she caught the parachute and she had to let him go. That's a Titanic moment. If you've watched Mythbusters, Leo did not have to die. And in this case, George did not have to die. Okay, once you are stopped, right? She is stopped. She's caught in the parachute. She's got him. And he's like, oh no, I'm still pulling you. No, he's not. Okay, that's not how physics works. All right, once they stop, they stop. She could just pull him in. No big deal. Just like when Clooney, they needed to disengage from Hubble, and he just picks it up. I mean, it's a 30-ton satellite, and he just picks it right up. Yeah, that's absolutely possible. But for the same reason, she could just pull him right in. No reason for Clooney to die other than it's a movie, and yeah, Leo's got to die in Titanic. All right, same thing. Lastly, she is on the ISS. She's in the ISS, and she happens to pass by a fire. Yeah, I mean, we saw it, and I'm sure she did, because, you know, it's probably a little warm. Fire. Alright, I'm going to need to spin this around and get ready for our retro burn. We are going to go into an orbit for sure. And then we'll have a look at the fuel situation. The first thing you do is you put out the fire, because fire in space bad. Okay, this is why the Olympic torch that the Russians just brought up, yeah, isn't actually on fire, because fire in space bad. Fire in space very bad. So yeah, that would have been the first thing that she would have done, would have been to put that fire out. Number 2 on that thing is, as a trained astronaut, she would not have fired the fire extinguisher without knowing that it was going to thrust her backwards. Okay, that is, you know, it's just one of them things. It's just not going to happen. All right, we are burning now. Retro to bring it on around. That's looking real good. I'm liking the way that's bending quickly. Feeling good about this mission. Feeling good about it. All right, here we go. We don't need a big orbit. Let's go ready to cut engines as soon as we get an orbit. And bam-a-lamma-jamma. Good stuff. And that's pretty much it. I mean, in order to make a movie, you gotta have these kinds of things. I do wish from time to time, I wish a lot, that I could get hired, whatever, as a consultant on some of these movies as a science, you know, because I could probably get you the same result and have it scientifically correct. You know what I mean? I could give you the calamities, but we would have real reasons for those calamities, as opposed to she's just whizzing by this fire that's burning and oh yeah, whatever, and then she fire, you know. Okay, so enough of that. I will reiterate. It was good. It was good. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I really did. I'm glad I saw it in a theater, because the you know, it's just beautiful. I mean, it's you know, one thing every astronaut that has ever been up in space will tell you, that the most incredible thing is looking back at Earth. No borders, just green, brown, blue wonderfulness. I even heard one astronaut say, you know, basically we need to send up a poet or somebody that is a really good writer, because you just can't do it justice. The beauty and the awe of seeing the Earth from orbit is almost, it's beyond words for most of us. Really good stuff. So, great movie. Let's get on with our mission here. Let's have a look at my fuel. I don't know if I'm going to be landing a whole lot with that. So, yeah. I mean, we could try, but it's probably going to end up with an abort. Should we try? God, I am torn. I'm really torn as to whether I want to try or not. Let's go ahead and cycle it around the moon, see if we can get some science. I should probably turn off the... yeah, it's not draining too much power. Ah, man, I am so tempted to try and land, but I have so little fuel, and it is a pretty heavy craft. I am really tempted. There, we're zipping on around. That's good. Let's see if we can't get a little more science now that we're at the moon. Here we go, science. Okay, so let's get a crew report. No, no, I don't want to do that. So I guess that's all I can do. Can I get another goo? Maybe I can get another goo? Yeah, let's keep that data. Okay, good, good, good. Alright, now we have to make a decision. I really don't think I have enough fuel to land. But I want to try. You know me. You know me. I don't want to give up on it. I could go with a ballistic entry. You know, shrink it down from here. Shrink this down to the moon. But I'm going to be going really fast. No, you know what, guys? I think for this one, we'll do a redesign for the next one. I'm gonna get struts. I'm hoping out of this mission. That's the deal. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead on around. Go ahead on around, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do an escape burn and head back to Kerbal. Alright, so how do I want to do this? We'll get out the patch conics, and there we go. We just need a little tiny burn to get an escape. Little tiny burn. That is fine. We'll keep that maneuver. Basically all I have to do is retro, so I don't even care about this maneuver, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just going to burn retro right now. Right, is that what I said? No, I want to burn towards. Right? It was towards, wasn't it? Yeah, it is towards. So not retro. Forget what I just said. The other. Yes, the... Oh, no, no, no. Here we go. Okay, turn off the computer controls. Flip around. Prograde. Tiny little burn to send us back to our home. We've got to go home. It's Science Division. Must go home. Must go home. And we got to get struts. Struts and it's on. That's what I said in the comments, and that is exactly what's going to happen. And there we go. We have our escape. Zip, 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 zip. Moon escape, good. Make sure it isn't a curve and escape, right? No, I don't want to leave the system. Okay, it's all good. Looking good. Looking good. Yep, 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 and yep. Balamo. Now we are in orbit. Let's slow that back down. I could probably collapse it from here, right? We got lots of fuel for this kind of thing. So retro burn. Collapse in the orbit. Let's take our science home. Yes, because we want struts. I need 45 for struts. I think I got 23, so if I get 22 science out of this, we are golden. We are golden for episode 4. I have no idea how long this episode is running. Probably a little long. But you know what? I don't care. Computer controls. Retro burn. Bring her on down. Bring her on down. Bring her on down. Bring her on down. Looking good. Right on down into the atmosphere. Atmosphere. 400, 300, 200, 100. Ooh, that's probably just about good enough right there. Computer controls off. Let's zing on around. Whoosh, and it will stop us when we get there. Whoosha. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yep, there we are at ×1, which means we are entering the atmosphere. And of course it's dark again. I couldn't do it on the light side, could I? No, no, let's make it nice and dark for everybody on YouTube, sure. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Is there any way I can fix that, get us around to the light side? That ain't gonna happen. Nope, it's too late for any of that action. So we're gonna come down in the dark. And that's just how it's gonna be. So, should I get rid of this stage? Why not? Staging. Good, let's get her back under control. Do a little prograde. Alright, we're re-entering, so it should separate us nicely. That's fine. Computer controls are off, so it will do its thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, everything easy now. Here we go, here we go. Okay, easy, easy. Let's keep it right there. That's good, that's good. Hopefully my goo will stay attached. I've got plenty of parachutes. Re-entry is hot and heavy. Hot and heavy, just like we like it. Always got to come in with a vengeance. Bill is, yeah, he's rightfully freaked out. 20,000, 19,000. We are coming down like a rock. 18,000 meters. We are in the thick. I'm going to be ready to pop shoots here very soon. 17,000. 16. Okay, we are slowing down nicely. Looking good, looking good. Alright, I think we're ready to pop shoots. Good, there we go. We got our drag shoots. I am turning off the computer controls to allow it to do what it wants. 12,000. We got a little ways, so I'm going to speed this up. As you all, if anybody's watched Zisteau, you definitely want to ease back on the time warp before your shoots pop, because it will rip to shreds whatever is attached. 7,000 meters. I think at 5,000 meters we get the one pop. Is that correct? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. I am sorry it's so dark. I should have planned for that. Here we go. But I guess it's not 5,000 meters, is it? Come on down. 1,000 meters, maybe? Let's let her get down to 1,000. I'll slow it down again. There we go. There it is. Yeah, that worked out just fine. We'll speed it on up, get her on down. So we can do our recovery. 1,100. Coming on down. 1,000. Bill is... he's feeling pretty good about things right now because he knows he is safe under his chutes. Slow that down before we hit the water. Okay. Well, yeah, that was a little rough. That was a little rough. But I think we're alright. We're okay. I might be able to get a soil sample. Should I try and get out and get a soil sample? He can get back in that, can't he? You know, I don't want to risk it. We're going to recover vessel. Call it a day. Call it an episode. Let's see what science we got. Oh, we got 69 science. We are golden, ladies and gentlemen. KSP fans, we are golden, 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 golden. Look at all that science. Okay, so that's going to be it for this episode. I am so glad to be back. I missed you all. I miss making videos. I have so many videos to catch up on watching. But we're going to get into a routine. And I may have... I know. I have got some really special stuff coming up for you guys. No spoilers, but we got some really cool stuff coming up. Insane Rockets Division is going to be coming right up too. And with that, I'll say 3 more times and see you in the VAB.